a door that opened with just a push. 170 safe deposit boxes destroyed, without a single bullet, without any hacking, without even breaking a lock. The mastermind? A debt-ridden building contractor. The executor? A disturbed man who said, "Thinking about robbery made me feel better." But this wasn't just a robbery. It was an emotional decision that brought a mastermind back from Turkey, straight into a Tehran courtroom on his own 2 feet.
This is Hidden Files of Iran, where we uncover dark secrets, strange crimes, and killers that few have ever heard of. If you're into real cases from Iran that no one talks about, we're here to confront you with truths you probably never wanted to know. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because what you're about to hear will shake your mind. And remember, the most important part of the story is the ending.
Tehran, June 2022. The city's heat was more intense than ever. But what was supposed to be one of the calmest national holidays turned everything upside down. On the morning of June 6th, staff at Bank Melli, University of Tehran branch, walked into a scene straight out of a crime movie. The bank door was locked, but nothing was in its place. Safe deposit boxes, one after another, were destroyed. Valuables, foreign currency, gold, coins, gone. The first assumption? A professional heist with advanced tools and a complex plan. But when the police found the clues, everyone was shocked, because the thieves, rather than looking like James Bond, reminded people of ordinary folks. But one of them, his mind was something else entirely. Armin, the mastermind. Armin, the main suspect, introduced himself in court like this. "I was a building contractor. One day, because of a damn debt, I went to Bank Melli and saw an ad banner for their safe deposit boxes. That moment, a spark lit in my head. Armin realizes that this branch has no night guards. He chats with the janitor, studies the building's structure, and even uses his military experience in a local police station to analyze the bank's alarm system. He starts researching the brand of the boxes. Turns out they're made in Iran and have local representatives. In his own words, "At the Reps Expo, they had one of the boxes opened up to show its durability. That's where I learned how to open it. Hamid's entry." The unsettled accomplice. Hamid, Armin's close friend, had a more complicated past. According to him, he had been under psychiatric observation for years. Thinking about robbery made me feel better. The only thing that gave me peace of mind was being able to plan and execute. Armin uses a smartphone to analyze the aerial map of the area. Entry and exit points, camera positions, emergency exits. Everything is designed. The night of the attack, with 2 military duffel bags, they grab the necessary tools. An oxygen cutter, metal scissors, screwdriver, crowbar, and a knife. 2:30 a.m. in front of the bank. When they try to break the lock, something unexpected happens. The bank door isn't even locked. With a push, the door opened. I couldn't believe it. They enter the parking lot, cut the phone line, disable the cameras, cut the alarm's power. No one notices their entry. They wait until 4 a.m., then start breaking into the boxes. More than 170 boxes are opened, locks shattered with one hammer blow. Gold, cash, coins, documents, all stuffed into 2 large duffel bags. But the escape, not so easy. Friday prayers make the street crowded. They stay inside the bank until 3 p.m. After that, Armin's brother picks them up and they flee. Escape to Turkey. With part of the loot, Armin and Hamid leave the country, heading to Turkey. But that wasn't the end. Iranian police, with Interpol's help, get involved. After 7 months, both are identified and arrested in a migrant camp in Izmir. Meanwhile, Iranian police arrest Armin's family. And right there, an unexpected decision takes shape. A decision that changed everything. Armin, now stuck in a Turkish camp, finds out his parents and brother are detained in Iran. Iranian police give him a clear threat. If you don't come back, your family will pay the price. And Armin, the man who planned the most complex robbery of the past decade, makes an emotional choice. He decides to return. Not for himself, for his family. The trial, 160 tense minutes. In court, bank representatives and victims present their complaints one by one. From gold that still hasn't been returned to warning messages the bank ignored. Armin admits to most charges, but insists the robbery wasn't complex. We just pushed the door and walked in. We didn't hack anyone. We didn't perform a miracle. We just thought it through. Hamid defends himself by saying, "I just carried the stuff, that's all." But my mind felt calm. That's why I went with him. The fugitive mastermind is now behind bars. A case that began with greed, ended in one man's psychological collapse and another's emotional attachment to his family. If you're still with us, that means you're into stories like this. So please subscribe to the Hidden Files of Iran channel, hit the bell icon, and support us in the comments so we can bring the next mysterious case.
This is Hidden Files of Iran, where we uncover dark secrets, strange crimes, and killers that few have ever heard of. If you're into real cases from Iran that no one talks about, we're here to confront you with truths you probably never wanted to know. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because what you're about to hear will shake your mind. And remember, the most important part of the story is the ending.